Alright, on this, this is the last one for the bottom of the dumpster for the UV mapping. And so this one took a while. I'm gonna be honest, it took me even a while. It got a little bit faster when I turned off the recording device, but it was this stalling. I think definitely restarting your computer is helpful. I don't know what that would do. But anyways, as you see it, as I'm rolling over, everything's okay. Some moments I'm not really happy about. That did some crazy stuff like in here. I broke those into several sections. I should have done one. There's a really embarrassing one over here. Yeah, this one. Oh my gosh, that just went wonky. I should have done a little bit better job. Anyways, no one's ever gonna know. Once we get into Substance, we'll do a seamless stitch. Alright, so I wanted to show you there again. I'm on save 18. So again, just do your incremental save. I just did it. Let's do it again for good luck. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and go into my object mode. Again, just increment, save. I'm actually getting tired, so just make sure you don't make mistakes near the end and not erase over something that you've done that could corrupt it. So what we're going to do is modify, and we're going to do a layout. I'm getting so tired I can't even remember what to do. All right. Again, make sure all your settings are right. You can hit pause if you don't know what they are. You should know it by now. It should already be set by default. So I'm going to cross my fingers because that was a lot of work, and hopefully it does its business. Okay, I covered up here, but it should show you where it's at in the process. Give it a second. Don't click on it to let it do it because it could crash. Alright, there we go. Over to the right, you can see that. It looks pretty good. Let's put it on a checkerboard, see how bad it is. Alright, so what we're looking at is basically those boxes should all be kind of the same size, and also that they are not stretched or anything like that. Even if we get into these little bits and pieces here, they should be nice and neat. Alright, so I'm going to stop there and not stop there, but I'm going to go to UV shell and I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup here. Alright, so you can see my angles are off, so that could make it kind of a challenge to turn off my checkerboards too. I'm just double clicking. So if we wanted to add a label, having that at a weird angle could be problematic, especially if we get into Photoshop. So I'm just grabbing a lot of my pieces. Alright, looks like almost all those pieces are straight. So I'm just going to go ahead. Make sure you did a increment save at this point. I'm going to hit Orient. Pull these up and out of the way. Pull these apart. That looks good, looks good. Alright, so this is where we have to kind of get into the weeds here, literally. Select those two guys and see if I can orient them. They're kind of wonky because I did a bad job. Check that guy up. Alright, pull these out. Okay, orient shell. That one didn't orient. Let's orient again. Okay, orient. It would have been alright if they kept it, but I think it's better to kind of clean this stuff up. Shells. And I'm just kind of pulling them out of the way. Some of this stuff is kind of organic shape. So let's go ahead and orient all this stuff. I think it's fine. Just kind of finding the right angles for them. Stuff that's like a triangle base, kind of pull out. Anything organic. But most of these are right angles, right? Because we've modeled it, we should know. Grab all those and hit hit orient. So we're at this last guy right here. And this guy looks like it could need some loving. Let's orient this. Could probably hit orient on all of them, to be honest. Or these guys, why not? Alright, so we've got this all over the map, it looks like. Someone threw up on them. So we're just going to select it. We're going to rinse and repeat. Would be a bad idea to go ahead and do a incremental save, but let's go ahead and hit apply. Okay, you can see it down here, it's at 64. It's doing a lot of math. Alright, so that did a great job in packing every square inch of that. Look at that, it's beautiful. So we barely have any wasted space in here. Some of that stuff is probably me doing a bad job. But look at all those small pieces, it packed it in there. So it's a beautiful algorithm that does this. Imagine if you didn't have that tool, it would have been there for like 4 or 5 hours, like trying to do this by hand. And it's literally, you would have hit W and E and R and trying to get everything proportioned right. The hard time is getting the checkerboard to make sure all the resolution is similar. All right. That looks pretty dang good. I have to say that looks pretty good. So I'm hoping you guys spend the time and learn this. If you're gonna be in the industry, this is like breathing. This is like normal activity. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my lid, my drain pipe, and my bar, and we'll just look at them one at a time. Okay. Still embarrassed by that. We should have done a little something with that. Yeah, this could have been more straight up and down. A little embarrassed by that. This is nice and packed. That's beautiful. And then the drain pipe, embarrassing. I think we could clean that up. I think there's a way of snapping that, but anyways, it'll be fine. No one will ever know once we get into substance. Everything will be fine. Alright, so I'm going to save that. If people are like really desperate, and I look at your modeling and it looks fine, and we've got some really wacky tobacco stuff going on, I'll grade what you have so far. It's just kind of a pass or fail at this point. So try your best. I really would love to, you guys all have some sort of awesome model where you UV mapped, because it is it's pretty awesome if you can do it. So give it a shot. I'm going to save them. I'll do an increment save really quickly before it crashes. Okay, so I'm at 20. You guys should be at 40. Okay, so just really get into increment save. Just don't hit save. It'll just stay at 0001. Make sure you get up to 40 or 45. Okay, that really shows me that you've been modeling like crazy, and also it gives me a timestamp of how long you're taking. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Good luck, and we'll probably a due date probably on Wednesday for this. I want to let you guys keep working on this Tuesday, because this is a lot to tackle. But again, it is so keen that you get your UV mapping on hard props like this, because where your final is going to be a prop and also maybe a character. Character is easy because it's organic, but props are typically hard edges and so forth, or at least flat edges here and there. All right, good luck, and talk to you guys later.